enemy is unstoppable.
Thanks for that.
Group up.
They're attacking our back.
Quiet. Sorry.
No problem.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Flank, right. Quiet. Okay. Be careful. Enemies on the left flank.
I was fine.
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
Curses.
Crush you. Just
Sniper down range. Thanks for that.
Enemies on the right flank. Enemies behind
Curses.
Enemies on the right flank. Behind us.
Better gear.
mine. Heroes incoming! Flash out!
We are stronger together.
Healer.
Lesson 3. Never fight someone you know you can't beat.
I'm gone.
The hunter becomes hunted.
Alright, so I just want to finish the game there because freaking it's a ranked match. But as you can kind of see there, the game obviously crashed on me and froze again. And of course I had to, well, I actually didn't get to close out my application, it did it for me. I was sitting there, I was playing ranked, and not even within 30 seconds I get like killed by Strix, right? And right after I get killed by Strix, before it even shows the kill cam, it goes blue screen, and then it says error, and then it says close an application, and then it does the loading thing, and then it closes out my application. A brand new bug that has been introduced in 2.1 that has happened to me several times. Like I say at least so far probably about 8 times. 5 in ranked and 3 times in casual. And it's kind of like the bug that was in test maps, except for it happens at any given time in playing a match. From loading in to final kill cam, top play stuff. It completely crashes. At least it doesn't freeze and crash my entire console. I still have access to click right back in, and thank God for having a good team there, or I would have just lost the match and lost TP and went down in ranked again, as most cases. But yeah, they need to fix this problem, where literally at any given time in the game will crash, just crash, and you cannot play the game. It will cause you to lose match, lose TP, and everything else in ranked. So it's like not even worth to play ranked with that happening. Even though it's been a bug like that, like some sort of a bug, like before the game would just freeze, and then you'd have to close out the application yourself. But this bug's been in the game for over 1.5 years now. It needs to be fixed. As you can see there right at the beginning of the live stream, I'm having trouble getting through the spawn doors because they teleport. People have been talking about this bug for over 1 year now. Well, bug to the game that prevents people from playing the game. Causes people to lose because the game crashed in a ranked game mode. And then you're basically kind of screwed over because the game can't function long enough. As well as if you play the game for more than an hour, you can no longer you can no longer access customizations, nor can you access your card loadouts. You can't access anything in here whatsoever. You can look at this, but you can never access it if you play it for more than an hour. But the major bug is the one that causes the game to crash, especially when you're playing ranked. but as you're playing the game will crash. In the new update, it doesn't freeze like normal. It just crashes. Just crashes and closes the application and says error. And then when you try to get back in, it just says logging in. And sometimes it'll say logging in for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Which also I've had other people commented on my past live stream saying, how are you able to play the game? Because when I go to try to play the game, it just is logging in. And I'm just like, I don't know. Because same stuff's been happening to me. The very first day of the update, after the 8-hour maintenance, that happened to me 4 or 5 times where I tried to go and play the game and it just said log in. And it's like, or logging in, logging in, logging in, logging in. And it was just stuck logging in for a half an hour, and like literally, you could just literally sit there, leave it on, go do something, come back an hour later. It was still trying to log in. Bugs that are preventing people from playing the game. Also, another bug and glitch that you can see in game is the horses are glitching because of the new mount in game for the battle pass. Maybe want to fix that, but I'd be hopefully more focused on the bug that prevents people from playing the game and crashes the game and causes people to lose TP, especially if they don't have a good team like that. If their team's not that good, or their team rage quits and says screw it at 0-2. Because AFK Robots can't do anything. Another thing that needs to be just removed actually from the game. AFK Robots need to be removed from the game. I'm pretty sure let's say not the game, right? Casual, there's no problem with casual and AFK Robots. Actually, you know what? Don't remove it for casual. But ranked, there's no place for it in ranked. Have to remove it from ranked. And place a system where if people disconnect and your game freezes, or they AFK, or they leave, or anything like that, it pauses the game for everybody in match for a minimum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The person doesn't return. Everybody in that match goes back in the queue, and nobody loses or gains anything, and it just redone. And that person that did that or whatever, did not come back in the game and disconnected, they would get a deserter for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you have the deserter at, 5 to 30 minutes. Just needs to be fixed. Very simple fix. People have been asking for these fixes for over a year now. It's time to start producing. You're putting in items in your brand new battle passes every 2 months that are causing brand new bugs, when you already have a massive slew of other bugs from past and prior engagements. We have bugs that are years old. Adding new content that causes more bugs is not going to help you focus on the old bugs when you have to also fix new bugs. Create less problems for yourself. And I'm speaking towards high risk. And yeah, I'm going to end the live stream there because, I can't really live stream the game anymore in basically fear of the live stream just crashing and me having to restart over and over and over and over and over again. There's no reason to do that. I'd rather just live stream an other video game that does not crash. Any other video game I own that does not crash. I could play it for half an hour. I could play it for 3 hours. It does not crash. So, Paladins, great game. Need to fix your bugs, because right now, can't play your game. You have a great game that you can't play. Doesn't make sense, does it?